Hi loves, how are you doing? Hope you're well, you and your loved ones from wherever you're catching this vlog from. I come to you from Nairobi, Kenya, rather the outskirts of Nairobi, Kenya, in a little outskirts town called Kitengela. The last time I came to you, I told you guys that we were experiencing very dry weather and we were on the onset of the long rains here. Thankfully the rains are here. It's actually just about to go down. You can see the clouds are gathering. It's already drizzling a bit, but my plants are happy now. You remember the last time when I did the other vlog, some of my plants were really looking a bit not at their best, but I want to tell you that things have really taken a good turn, and everything is so lush, from the grass to the plants. Can you see that greenery? Oh, my plants are looking amazing. I was hoping to do some weeding today because I realized now with the rains we also have a lot of weeds in our plants, but the rain is here, so I'm gonna have to put off that until another day. I hope you enjoy this vlog. It will be a mix of this and that. And if you haven't subscribed to my content, I welcome you to do so. I bring you amazing, relatable content on home, gardening, food, lifestyle, and all of that. Okay? So my name is Kami from Simply Kami. I hope you enjoy this vlog. It's raining, man. The rain is already here. Guess who's dancing in the rain? It is just me. Oh, my gardenia bloomed. It's almost wasted away. I feel bad that I didn't get to see it when it was in its heydays. A gardenia plant has a very nice scent. I love it. And it is a very low maintenance plant. It is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna dance in the rain today. I love dancing in the rain. I love just being out in the open skies. I usually feel like the rain sort of cleanses my soul and spirit. Yeah. We've also been having a lot of power outage with the heavy rains. So we are charging our solar panels because of the outages. They can get crazy intense here in Africa. Okay, I don't know anywhere the relationship is usually between rain and power outages. I'm sure there is an explanation to it, but not one that I understand. So yeah, this is how things are looking right now. Happy plants, happy Kami. Look at those carnations. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This is the palm that I brought home from the office. It's acclimatizing pretty well. Can you wave? Are you coming home now? Yeah. You better. It's raining. That's my son. He was playing out with his friends, but the rain is here. Whose bike is that one? You're bringing it here? He's home alone. Oh? Your auntie went where? The salon. Oh, but she didn't tell us. And where is Ami? She wants to go to the salon. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is how things are looking now that it is raining. You can see the difference between the video I did last week and this particular one. Yeah. So let me close the gates. Oopsie! It's really raining. I'm getting rained on, but I'm not complaining. Malawi!
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
So you guys, let me show you something that happened this week that completely blew my mind off. Come. What? There was one, not two, not three, four. So the thing with this rose, it starts as a yellow, then it starts as an orange, then it goes to a yellow, then it fades off as white. I love my rose flowers. I think I'll get more. I have some more varieties there, but I want to create a proper rose bush very soon. Okay, let's go in, see what we can do next. I'm having a mango, the last one, I think, for the season. The season is ending. It's a pitiful sight anyway, to imagine that this could easily be my last mango this season. Also, our enjoy is making chips, or what people call, the American call fries, I think. So yeah, we're making homemade chips or homemade fries, depending on where you come from. Yeah, just something simple to pass the time. Just kidogo. It's just me, Awinja, and my son, so this should be enough. Yeah, it was raining, so she had to put the charcoal stove up there, you know, sort of to cover it from the rain. But the rain wasn't heavy, it has passed. But can you guys see how much the grass has grown over here? And there is our neighbor's cats. I cannot really tell if they are our neighbor's cats or ours because we feed them, they feed them. We co-share them, rather we co-parent. And so guys, I was telling you, imagine this lawn was mowed, I think 2 weeks ago. It cannot be 3 weeks, it's less than 3 weeks, and you can see how bushy it's looking, so I need to do something about it. I've also realized maybe that is what is contributing to the infestation of mosquitoes. We have a lot of mosquitoes, and as much as it's raining, the nights are very hot. So yeah, I don't know what's ailing this tree. I've really tried to give it time and focus. I just hope it will get a new lease of life. It's painful to see, really. But let me show you guys something interesting happened. So our neighbor has some passion fruits he's grown on the other side across the fence that creep up on his tree. But now guess what? The passion fruit tree has crawled over to our side. You see the greenery you can see up there? Those are passion fruits, and sometimes they just fall right over here. Thankfully, our neighbors are aware and they're very generous, so they usually say, if the fruits fall on your side, consider them yours. That's interesting, right? Yeah, there is none today. Oh, there is one right there. There's one here. I'll come pick it, just that I'm still holding my mango. But you guys, free fruits right there. This is a sugarcane, the one I got from my grandma. It's doing well. The spring onions are alright. They could be better. I'm just hoping the more it rains, they will pick up. Yeah, and then I have some plants over there. That's the wandering Jude and the bloodleaf. They're not there by design, really. This is more like my nursery to propagate them. So I usually let them go wild over here. And then our avocado trees. I need to transplant them to a bigger space because this is definitely not going to work. And then you guys look at our pawpaw tree. It was just small the other day. Look at that. And our neighbors' raspberries. And of course, the passion fruits that are falling over to our sides. Beautiful sides. So this is what I'm saying I need to do something about. This doesn't look nice at all. So unkempt. That's the beauty of Pemba grass. Okay. So yeah, let me enjoy my mango. Here, so this is how the other side looks like. Our own passion fruit is doing great, you can see, but this is the purple variety. The one from our neighbor's side is yellow. I've already picked it. Let me show you how it looks. I'm trying. Yep, there you go. Let me show you just a minute. There. So yeah, the inside is yellow. Even the purple variety, the one we're growing there, but the skin is usually purple. This one is yellow on the outside. So that's how it looks like. I hope ours also grows up very fast and goes up on this tree. And then we have a lot of sweet potatoes here. They are quickly taking over our space. Again, this is not a permanent home. I was just trying to propagate them. This is not a soil patch that is ideal for sweet potato growth. So this is just propagation so I can get more vines. I will transfer them to my farm somewhere where there is space. I still have some carrots here. I'm hoping they will grow fatter, kidogo, a bit that is. My garden is not looking very nice right now. I have another avocado tree there and some spinach, but this all needs to go. I need to have someone come and help me to weed the garden so it looks better. We also washed some clothes today, but I really don't know how long it's gonna take them to dry if the weather keeps looking this way. But yeah, of importance is that they're cleaned. Something will give. Okay, our lunch is about ready. We'll invite you to join us soon. While our Windsors fries were getting ready, I decided to put together a coleslaw salad just to wash down the fries. We didn't have a protein to have alongside the fries, so I thought a salad would do us some good, and it was yummy. I threw in everything colorful that I could get in terms of vegetables, and we really, really loved it. What are your must-have ingredients for your coleslaw salad? I'd love to know. Kindly, let me know what you use for your coleslaw salad in the comment section. I'd really love to know. So this was our lunch. So basically today I'm just taking you guys along my day, and this is a Saturday afternoon in my country. It was rainy earlier when I started shooting this vlog. I trained for a bit, but now it has the rain has stopped, but it's still a bit chilly outside, very chilly. So I decided to read a book that I'm currently reading, so to say. I decided to, spend a couple of hours reading. I used to enjoy reading more when I was younger, and then I also used to have more time, and my eyesight was better then. So I don't read as much as I'd love to these days, but today, with the whole weather thingy and then the power had gone, I decided to read a couple of chapters in the book I'm currently reading. So this is my current read. This is Ralph Silk. Ralph Silk is a book by a lovely lady, a Kenyan author called Deborah Auko. Deborah Auko Tendo, An Ode to Fatherhood, a beautiful tribute. This lady has written a tribute to her father. They had quite an interesting relationship. So I want to read you for you guys just something small that has me thinking. Like it's struck a nerve, and let me read it out to you in a bit. Okay, let's do this. The intensity of the fights did not deter Nyaseme. She was so defiant that she was now being dropped home late in the night by Dad's own previous group of friends. I think Dad had fallen out with some of them. Dad's social life had taken a blow. He had children to tend to, was broke and embarrassed even to be seen in social places, as Luo men of his time would question why his house was not in order. Nyaseme and Dad would splatter each other with acidic drops of verbal vitriol. Why is it taking you so long to return this kid to her people, where she belongs like we agreed? There is hardly enough food for all of us, referring to me. And because there was no road too low for her to take while Dad was away, she extended her insults to me. Your mother is a prostitute in Kisumu, and you'll turn out just like her. I turned and walked away. Her words hit the back of my head and fell to the floor. As a child, you're affected by this level of hostility without being able to intellectualize or articulate it. You think you're the problem. I remember there were a lot of cracked things in the house. Broken stools, a cracked portrait of Raila Odinga, a cracked radio, which were all caught up during the crossfire of battle. The notable cracks resembled the irredeemable fault lines in their marriage. I always went to school worried for my little brother. I was at least sheltered momentarily by the high walls of the convent, but he had to live this life every day of his life. Now, the reason I'm sharing this bits of this book is because it makes me think how as parents we are like gods in our children's lives, and how sometimes we utter very horrible words without knowing what nerve they're going to strike and what kind of the kind of feeling, it lives in these children. It's actually a lasting damage, if so to say. And I'm just using this moment to call upon us to be better adults to the children around us, whether our own children, whether our family's children, whether children in our neighborhood, whether we are teachers in schools. Yesterday I was sharing on my social media platform how I've never forgotten how my class teacher way back in primary school said something very mean when I'd lost my auntie. She asked me why I had not come to school for a while, and I said I had lost my auntie. And instead of sympathizing or trying to understand just what the loss had meant to me, she asked me, so were you the one who was burying her? As in, that's the only thing she had to tell me. And to date, I feel very sore and very angry when I remember her, because that was a very heavy season for me. I was just a child, and even the whole subject of death and mourning had not really made sense. I had a lot of emotions to unpack, and the adults in my life are the ones who ought to have shown me empathy and would have been kinder, or kind, is so to say. But I was met with this teacher who was very unkind. So yeah, as I read this book this afternoon, this came out so strongly for me, and I thought I would share that with you. If you want to read this book, A Tribute from a Daughter to Her Father, it's available. I could link you guys with where I got this. This was actually a birthday present from one of my closest friends. He's called Charles, and I appreciate him. After reading for a couple of hours, I decided to make my bed afresh in readiness for the new week. And today I decided to show off my Ankara patch bedspread, or bed cover if you may. This is one of our products at my company called Interiors by Tiffy, and we are known for curating products that are eco-friendly. Now, like this piece, we use leftover pieces from other items we were making. Sometimes we get leftover fabrics from tailors around us, and then we join them together to make beautiful products such as this. So normally the leftover fabrics that would go to clog our sewer lines and drainage systems is made into good use. This is beautiful, right? Doesn't it remind you of Dolly Parton's coat of many colors that my mama made for me? I hope it does. I love it. It's beautiful. It's so, I don't know. It just makes me happy. It's like a story in one piece. I could tell you a story about each of the fabrics, and the colors and everything about it is just beautiful. I hope you love them. Anyway, now let's go cook. And now it is time to make dinner, or supper as most people call it. Today we are making matoke. My ingredients are cooking oil. I have salt. I have meat, carrots, green peas, onion and green pepper, or capsicum if you may. And then we have our green bananas and potatoes. That is our one pot meal for tonight. Hang around. Guys, our dinner is about ready. We were making matoke. Matoke is a local name for green bananas. So this constitutes green bananas. You may add in some potatoes if you like us, carrots, green peas, and some meat. We also put in lots of tomatoes for color. And I also like to add pilau masala to mine. So thank you for hanging around with us today. Basically, keeping me company as I show you snippets of my Saturday. I hope yours was lovely and I hope you had fun. I'd love to know what you guys did today or how you spent your Saturday. Yeah, so at this point I sign out. I hope to see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Bye.